Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope that you guys are all still safe and still healthy. Um, so today officially begins the first week of the e-learning. Last week was a setup for success week. I did post lessons there just because consistency is always best for my friends. But this week really begins the e-learning process. So this week also starts attendance. So make sure you guys are logging into Edsby in order to comment on the post for that day so that I know that you saw it. I do know that Edsby is running really slow. Hillsborough County is like the 8th largest district in the nation, and everybody is trying to use the same website. So it might take a few times for it to work, I guess. It's running very, very, very slowly. So just keep trying throughout the day. If you can't get on, shoot me a message and remind so that I know that you saw it, or at least that you tried to get on for that day. Please make sure that you're checking this website daily and doing all of the activities that are within it. Also, with the start of this week, I have to start taking kind of like a daily logs for how the students are doing. So for some of the activities, I'll ask that you put like a picture or some kind of evidence that they did the work into Edsby. If that's not working, if you could please email it to me on the school email. That's caitlin.lutz@sdhc.k12.fl.us. That way I can have kind of some proof and some data for how the kids are doing throughout this process. For Edsby, I know that some of you guys have had some difficulty logging in, so I wanted to go ahead and write down the information again. This is the site, sdhc.edsby.com/p/base public should be the place where you guys can go to log in. And so this would be your student number. This is my employee number, but you would put your kid's number for the username, and then their password is HS plus the number again. And that's for Edsby, so make sure that you guys are looking at that. I also, sorry, I was trying to make that sit up. I also am going to be available every day from 1:30, no, let's say 1 o'clock to 2:30 every day on Zoom. I will also be available before then as well, but sometimes I do have faculty meetings, so each day the times might change, so keep an eye on the website to see what the times are for that day. And so if you guys want to talk with me, or if you want me to see my tiny friends because I really miss them, that would be a good way for me to keep in contact with them and with you. Please let me know if you guys have any questions. Please, please. I want to do my very best to help you guys throughout this process because I know that it's a lot, and I know it's confusing, and I know it's overwhelming, and I know that it's stressful. So I want you guys to also know that you are doing a great job. We are asking a lot of you guys. I know that it's difficult for us to do e-learning because we are so young and because we don't know how to use a computer. So I know a lot of this falls onto your shoulders. So I feel you, and if you need to give me a call because you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed, please do that as well. I want to help you guys as much as I can. So for today's lessons, for fine motor, I threw an activity onto Edsby today for tracing the lowercase alphabet. We also are on the insects unit, and so the letters are in a caterpillar. So if you could just have them identify that a caterpillar is an insect as well, something fun for them to do. There is, if you log into Edsby on the right-hand side of the page for us, which is the HRMPEP, on the right side, it says assignment, and hopefully there you can download the tracing activity and also submit that to me as well. Please, when you are putting pictures onto Edsby, do not include the student's face. That comes into a lot of privacy red tape and flags and stuff. So To avoid all of that process, just have the students work or just kind of what they're working on. It could be the back of their head, but just no face, anything to recognize them. For gross motor today, we're just going to practice running. So you can get them outside, social distancing, 6 feet apart, all of that fun stuff in a safe place. But if they could run from like one place to another, you could even, if you had like a green piece of paper, oh, can you run from the green piece of paper over to the blue? Or from the green piece of paper to the letter A or to the letter N, since that's our focus letter. Kind of help build coordination, the muscles in the legs, all of that. For reading today, it's pretty simple. We're going to work on identifying pictures in a story. So like if I had my storybook today, like, oh, could you find the giraffe? And then, so they're identifying the pictures. Kind of builds vocabulary, and also brings the text of a book can be related to the words that you say, and the pictures in a story. So that is that. We are still focusing on the letter N, and I also posted a video to begin introducing the letter O, which will be our next letter. For the read aloud today, I'm going to read this book called I Am Not a Chair. And for math, we are working on counting and identifying numbers. I'm going to link a video under the math section of me kind of assessing how they do on number identification. So what I'm going to ask for you to do is to go through and check which ones they get correctly and X the ones they don't, and then send me that information as well on Edsby. That way I can keep it in my progress monitoring notebook. Our focus shape is a square, our focus color is green, and our focus number is 6. So anything you guys can do within those for activities would be great. I linked videos for them to watch as well with that. The social skill this week is I can say please and thank you. Manners make my heart really happy, and I try very hard to get the students to do it in the classroom, so I want to try to transfer that into the home life. So please and thank you, they're the magic words. And again, I will be available today from 1 to 2:30 if you guys would like to do a Zoom meeting with me, or if you would like for me to say hello to my tiny friends. I put it at no more than like 15-minute chunks just because my friends don't really have much of an attention span past that, and even that is asking a lot of them. So shoot me a message on Edsby, shoot me a message on Remind, or give me a call or email me if you would like to do that. And I look forward to seeing you guys, and I'll see you later.